So good afternoon, everyone. We are Group 7. Before we start, let's introduce ourselves first. I'm Darren, and he's James. So today, the topic we are going to go over is the crystal talk technology. And the project objective is here. In the project, we are trying to research and understand the crystal talk technology and to analyze its business applications and knowing its current situation in the market. And we have some analysis to its impact to the technology industry and the impact to the consumers and the product development. First, crystal talk technology is patented by Motorola. That means that only Motorola products have this technology embedded. And it makes use of the DSP chip, which has the sound enhancement algorithm embedded. And we will talk about this later. So what does crystal talk technology help us is to improve the clarity of the speech. Like when you're in a noisy environment, the caller can still transmit his voice clearly to the receivers. And then there is an enhancement in the noise adaptive speaker. That means you can still hear clearly about what the callers said about. About its product development, this first generation crystal talk is published in the 2007. That's only with the DSP technology. And then in the last year, in 2009, is the crystal talk plus, the second generation. Not only the DSP technology, but also the dual microphone noise cancellation. And we will have further discussion about it by James.
In the last few minutes, you may feel boring because you may say, I'm not using Nokia cell phone, not Motorola cell phone. But in fact, crystal talk is really related to our course ELEC001. In the beginning of our course, we have been introduced two concepts. One is the bandwidth, and the second one is the filter. As we are told, human voice signal is ranged from 0 to 4 kilohertz, and the lower pass filter can remove the signal that is not within the filter bandwidth. So crystal talk actually use some technology using low pass filter within a tolerable distortion to eliminate the background noise. The right graph shows the result after using the filter. You can see that the green joint signal is removed. In short, crystal talk is using some DSP chips and dual microphone cancellation to create a crystal clear crystal talk. What is the dual microphone cancellation? The detail is there's a device built-in two microphones. Usually we use mic 1 for our voice signal. The role of mic 2 is used to receive the background noise. Consider you are in a noisy environment. Both mic 1 and mic 2 will receive the background noise. And once the system receives this signal, receive a signal that's from both microphones, it will consider or recognize this as a background noise and will do the eliminations. So the remaining signal in the network is the signal inputted to the microphone 1. But in the world, no system is perfect. Any drawbacks of this dual microphone system? Maybe let's do a case study. Consider you are on a bus. You are sitting near a window. So this is a window. Your phone rings, and then usually you will pick up the phone with the hand on the same side of the window so that you can lean on the window and talk. Your friend on the other side will say, "Oh, I can't hear you," and then you try. Usually, your first response is try to speak louder, louder. But at this time, not only mic 1 will receive your signal, but even mic 2, because with the glass, there's a phenomenon called reflection. Your voice also reflected to the mic 2. So the system would misrecognize your voice as a background signal. So next time, actually this slide is a tip for you next time when you're using a crystal talk microphone, cell phone. By the way, this is the model, the newest model called Milestone created by Motorola, also used a AMOLED. 4.7 inch. Yeah. And here is a commercial video. And here is a commercial video, a very short clip about 40 seconds, made by Motorola to promote their business.
Why are they on your phone? With Crystal Talk technology, I'm able to clearly hear you, and you're able to hear me, even if I called you from a championship game while doing the wave. Whoa! Because Crystal Talk helps to remove background noise, raises and lowers auditory levels automatically, and has voice enhancement. So you'll never have to excuse yourself from celebration drinks afterwards with friends. At a karaoke, bowling alley. Crystal Talk. Hello, Moto. Be heard.
Actually, the main idea, the gimmick of the commercial video is that the background noise does not pay for your minutes while they are on your phone. And this idea have made people to start to consider to improve the quality of the conversation, not only in the mobile phone, but also in the area of headset and military equipment. And there are other companies working on this area, and some of them famous, Plantronic and Draba. They are usually also created some technology. They have their name, audio, IQ, and P-stop. But just forget these two names because they are just the fantasy name, just like Crystal Talk. But they are also using this similar basic principle. You can see that we highlight the dual mic technology, which means that the dual mic cancellation system. Yeah.
So in the project, we have also done a survey interviewing with 50 schoolmates in UST, and there are mainly two questions to be asked. And the first one is the factors of purchasing mobile, which is to investigate which quality they concern the most when buying a mobile. And you can see that sound quality comes to the last two quality, so they don't really care about sound quality of their mobiles. And the second one is the popularity and the marketing of Crystal Talk technology. And over half of the interviewees really don't know what it is and haven't heard about it. And only around 3 people will buy a mobile phone with this technology. And we have done a simple SWOT analysis. And strength is that we think that it's really a good reputation among the users. And it's really a breakthrough and enhancement in this technology development. About the weakness, as what we have mentioned before, that the telephone may perceive the human voice as noise, and then we do think that it's not widely promoted in Hong Kong or in other countries because not many people know about it. And then the opportunity we have just mentioned in the last slide, and then we think that it can apply to the video communication as well, not only the audio one. And the threat is that people will not really care about it, because what we have to do is to change their mindset that sound quality comes to the first place in our communication. Yeah. So these are the 3 main points we draw in the project. That's all. Thank you.
It's also very interesting. Also quite new. DSP has been used a lot in recent years, and in cell phone communication, particularly for hand-free, both hand-free communication, and also in the directional microphone. I think this is the first time I heard about the Crystal Talk technology. I think the older technology tend to be based on directional microphone. So you try to detect from which direction the speaker is speaking, and then you will filter out the signal from the other directions. Also uses 2 microphones.